Red Bun means we're live, a casual take with your boy Stephen Pepper, here to give a take off my chest. So, the Oklahoma City Thunder destroy, dominate, dismantle the Denver Nuggets in Game 7 yesterday, 125-93, to advance to the Western Conference Finals, which they would face the Minnesota Timberwolves tomorrow. And although it's the Young Thunder's first conference finals appearance together, they are absolutely ready to win it all this year. I mean, if they could get past Denver, and they did, they can certainly get through Minnesota and whoever would wait them in the East, whether that be New York or Indiana, because think about Denver like a driver's test for the young Oklahoma City. You know, we got to make sure that you can handle a busy highway before we let you go. For OKC, they had to prove that they can overcome adversity before they can go on a deep championship run. Because while they did win 68 games and had the second best net rating ever, none of that matters in the playoffs, honestly. When you're a year older than Auburn, a college team, and you played far and away the fewest clutch games this season, you had to show that you could get it done when the pressure's on, in the bright lights. And here comes Denver with the best player in the world, the championship experience. They're even up 2-1 with Game 4 in Ball Arena. And in the end, OKC, the kids, out-physicaled, outran, outsmarted Denver in a Game 7. Jokic and Murray have been playing Game 7 since 2019. Like, I don't care that OKC was the heavy favorite to win this series. What was it? Minus 900 or something like that? I don't care. What matters to me is how they handled themselves in the series. The fact that they took their licks. They didn't fold in the end. They got up when Denver pretty much had them. That proves to me that Oklahoma City, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, J-Dub, all of them are man enough to win the title. Like that run specifically to end the second quarter. What was it? The final 3 minutes, 18-5 run to close that quarter. That was a championship moment. Absolutely out-physicaled. They outran, overwhelmed Nikola Jokic and Jamal Murray with their perimeter defense, threw them off their game. That was it right there. Mike Breen said it best. He said during that run, it feels like there's 6 players on the floor. No, Mike, there weren't. There was only 5. You can only play 5 players, but he's absolutely right. It did feel like that because OKC, their biggest advantage over any team in the league, and especially who's remaining, is that they can throw lineup after lineup after lineup with all 5 players being plus defenders. Some of them all NBA level defenders. They have more defenders at a plus level, all NBA defenders, than any team in the league. And it completely destroyed Denver when they picked up their defensive intensity. Now, it was concerning to start because you're like, oh my gosh, OKC's down 11. Are they really not ready for this moment? Is it like a see ya next year thing? Do they need to, take the driver's test again? But they went up 14 at a blink of an eye at halftime because they realized, they grew up in real time, realized that the OKC basketball that they play can absolutely translate into the playoffs, which is turning defense into offense. And I got some stats just to show how dominant their defensive effort was and how it completely fit the game. OKC forced 23 turnovers. 16 of them were steals. That is tied for the 9th most by a team in a playoff game this decade. And off those turnovers, they scored 37 points, a plus 30-point advantage over Denver. That's what OKC does. They scored nearly 22 points in the regular season off turnovers. And in these playoffs, they're scoring nearly 25 points off turnovers. But if it's not a turnover, it's a live ball. It's a long rebound that they can get out in transition. Overall, they scored 27 points in fast break, a plus 13 advantage. This is what OKC can do. They're going to have the most all-NBA defenders. They had the number 1 defense in the regular season. They had the second highest net rating ever because they can weaponize their defense into just blowing you out. And a huge reason why OKC is just ready now to win a title is because of the addition of Alex Caruso, who was great yesterday. He's the only rotation player above the age of 26. He's a champion for my Lakers back in 2020. But the box score isn't going to prove what he did. It's not going to show what he did well. Everything. He had 3 steals. He was plus 40, but he guarded Nikola Jokic. Stepped up to the occasion. Something that some of these kids can't do. And here's Alex Caruso taking the responsibility of locking up the Denver's best players. SGA also went off. He had 35 points, and J-Dub with 24 points to bounce back. I've said it all season. We know they have a great defense. We know SGA is the MVP, but if they can get offense from J-Dub or Chet Holmgren, but especially J-Dub, another perimeter creator alongside SGA behind that defense, no one in the NBA is stepping up and snatching the Thunder's chain. So here's the Oklahoma City Thunder in the Western Conference Finals. I'm going to drop my predictions tomorrow against the Minnesota Timberwolves, and I think the fact that they beat Denver in the way they did yesterday proves to me that they are absolutely ready to win the title this season. But let me know what you guys think. I appreciate everyone for tuning into this episode of A Casual Take. Follow my social media. Stay updated on all things related to the show. Until next time.